with only 20 days to go, I don't actually think we need to do anything to our Mark 1. It's good to go. However, when we were at the London to Brighton run, boy, our backs were killing us, and then we realised why. All the padding's gone out the back of our period bucket seats. It's rock hard. And the metal pole that goes down here, all the padding's gone. So I'm very tempted to whip them out, take the covers off, whack some new foam and padding in there. Might make our trip a little bit more comfortable. The other thing is, because we're taking so much junk and stuff with us to IMM, I'm tempted to fit a tow bar. Super worried about tearing the vinyl when I'm doing this, so I'm doing a combination of prying the staple up so then I can cut it. I'm a bit worried if I just yank on the staple it will tear the vinyl, but so far so good. Hello? Hello? Pussy! Okay, it looks like the actual foam, it was originally glued to the vinyl, which tells me when I take this off it's going to start getting a bit messy. It's just basically just broken down, isn't it? So this bit here is free, but right at the back, look, looks like there's 3 more staples I need to get out. Nice. Whoa, finally. Yeah. You see that? Yep. That explains why we were getting numb bums and achy backs. Disgusting. I think I'm going to have to do this with the Hoover. Maybe even outside. So the cover won't come off just yet because this is the back, the top. Looks like this little flap here is stapled on to stop it from moving. So I need only like little normal sort of office type staples. I just need to pop them off. Although I think this might be a good idea to fit this pipe lagging onto the frame, I am a bit worried that maybe the vinyl cover won't fit because this is too thick. There's only one way to find out, isn't there? That's a different diameter. Arse. That one fits a tree. Bought the wrong flipping ones, haven't I? Go and buy some more. Good evening, lads. Good evening. What are you up to? Me? Look, I'm repadding my seat. Woo, it's getting there. Check out my new favourite tool. I went to Argos, bought one of these. Best tool ever for cutting foam. Love it. Okay, this is the first test fit. Yep, there's actually loads of room under there. The padding that was originally there must have been huge in comparison, but this bit is lovely. Oh, that's going to be so much nicer. At the moment, so I just need to contour all this because obviously that pipe lagging comes around to here and kind of stops, and there's nothing here, and obviously the foam is flat, so I need to get that carving knife out, trim this bit down, maybe glue something over the top. Yep, doesn't look, it looks a bit saggy there, but I think it's going to work. Carry on. Okay, I'm not happy with it. I've got this sort of, this, I don't know, what do you call this bit? The bolster? No, this is the bolster, isn't it? Whatever this bit is. I've got a feeling I need to trim the foam that's under here, because I'm sure that maybe that's supposed to be flat and this bit bulges out. But I've got a bit of a... I haven't got defined contours. We're getting there though. So I've got it just about where I wanted it to be, although the only issue I've got now is I can't contour this as well as I like. I can only kind of do things at right angles, even with my my fancy carving knife. So my plan is I'm going to use some of this. Basically glue and staple it there, wrap it round, and hopefully that will give me more of a curved ergonomic look, and you won't see so many, you won't see the angles through the vinyl. That's the plan anyway. So see this stitch here, this is that flap that was stapled to the wood at the back. So I'm assuming, it's assumptions, isn't it, that when I do that, when I actually staple it to the wood, it's going to give it that sort of effect. Right, here we go. I'm not 100% happy with it, but it's about as good as I'm going to get it tonight. It's definitely not as easy as it looks. I used to love watching a series called American Hot Rod. I don't know if you ever used to see it. It's a sort of same sort of period as American Chopper, but obviously cars. And the bit I really liked about the series is when they wanted to do the interior, they'd send it off to these Mexican guys called, I think it was Gabe, And I used to love watching them make the interior out of, you know, proper hide and all that sort of stuff. And it's something I've always wanted to be good at. It's apparent I'm not very good at it, but it all comes down to practice, doesn't it? This is the first time I've had a go at it. So, you know, once I've done it 100 times, I'd be maybe okay. But yeah, it's just one of those things I'd like to be good at. So anyway, it's certainly going to be more comfortable than it was. But it's not show quality. Oh well, carry on. So my next thing I'm going to do is try and, I can't really repair this. I thought about patching it. That's not really an option, is it? So it's so annoying. So all I'm going to do, I've got this vinyl here that I was playing with. I think I'm going to cut a section off, actually glue it on the inside, and then just sort of fill this with, I don't know, super glue or some sort of glue. It's never going to look pretty, but my main worry is I just don't want it to get any worse. Right, I picked this up in the Pounds shop. Fantastic, elastic, flexible glue. Apparently it's good for fabrics. Where it's flexible, hopefully it'll be good. So, give that a go. Time has passed, and yeah, it says that it needs something like 24 hours to cure. I've given it an hour. Oh, it seems to be stuck to the doodah. There we go. Yeah, okay. I won't put any extra glue on the top of it yet because I'm thinking of putting super glue in there or something, I don't know, but I don't want it to react with the glue that's still curing. So, right, let's put this seat back together. And I've redone the seat, put some staples in it, and contact adhesive as well. Look at that. Now, just remembered that was actually stapled. Because I suppose what you don't want to do is be sat on there and go, woo! You shouldn't do, because you've got your seatbelt on, haven't you? I might put some double-sided Velcro. I glue Velcro onto there and onto there, maybe even staple it onto there. That would stop that, wouldn't it? Good. Well, there we go, done. To be honest, I'm not very happy with it. The chair looks as if it's on a combination of Botox and steroids. It's all bulging in the wrong places, and it's a bit like, but for my first attempt, yeah, okay, it's not too bad. It's going to be more comfy, isn't it? Which is always good for IMM. I won't be sat in there, so I'll get Catherine in there later and see what she thinks. My seat, I don't know if I want to go to the full palaver of doing what I've just done on here, because I want to learn from my mistakes that I've done on this and try and do that one better. That'll be in a future episode. In the meantime, I might just unstick the bottom of the base so I can waz a bit of foam up just to make it a little bit more comfortable in the meantime. So there you go, that's my first attempt at repadding the seat. I better get this nailed because I want to do the interior on Bernie, the 1275 GT, and that compared to this, that's an epic job. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, ta-ta for now.